Sorry to bother you during work. Do you have a minute? I wanted to ask you something. It'll be quick.
What is it? It better be important. Is it going to be one of your stupid questions again?
It's your mom's birthday next week, right? I was checking the calendar and I made sure to have it marked. I'm heading to the mall right now to look around there and see what I can find, but… What do you think she'd like as a present? I figured we can get her something from the both of us. Like a joint present. What have you gotten her before?
This is what you messaged me for. Decide on your own. Don't ask me about this. I'm at work. I've never given my mom a present before. She always says she doesn't want one from me. You always waste my time asking me stupid questions like that. I really don't have time to chat with you, Amanda. I should make it so you can only message me for emergency purposes.
I see. But, your mom is very opinionated, so… I was just curious. It's hard to grasp her preferences and things. She tends to be on the picky side when it comes to food, too. Last time when we all ate out, she picked out all of the carrots and peas off her plate. She wasn't very happy about last year's present, too, right?
Don't worry about stuff like that. There's no point. Just send her anything and she won't complain about it.
But if I'm giving someone a present, I'd want them to like it. Wouldn't you, Jacob? It would mean so much to me to see her face light up with joy.
Then why don't you just ask her what she wants directly? Call her, text her, or something.
When I asked her before, she said that she's fine with anything I get her. But I also don't want to risk having her not like it again. So I just want to make sure this time. I figured it would be best to ask you on what you think. I just want to know what your mom likes. Like what kind of present she'd be most satisfied with. I was thinking maybe something small. Nothing too over the top. If it's too big and if she happens to not like it, then it'll just trouble her since she'll have to find a way to get rid of it. Like a scarf or maybe a glasses case? She wears glasses at night, right? What do you think, Jacob?
Just choose either of the two. I really don't care.
Do you know what colors your mom likes? I wonder if she'd prefer dark or brighter shades.
No, I don't know what color she likes, Amanda.
I feel like she wears a lot of bright colors whenever I see her. It's never dull colors. Maybe she prefers something bright and bold? Something that'll make her stand out.
I told you I don't know. It's not like I look at what my mom wears or carries around with her. I'm fine with whatever you end up choosing.
Got it. I won't be buying anything just yet, though. I'll be browsing for now. I hope I'll find something. The mall has so many different types of stores, so I'll stay optimistic. If you look around and see anything, just let me know.
Okay. But never mind all that. Just make sure you buy those t-shirts I asked you to get. You remember, right? I don't have enough of them right now. I need more. It's been a week since I've asked you to get them.
Yes, of course. I'll get them for you. I remember. You wanted 2 of them, right?
I said 3, Amanda. 3.
Oh, right. 3.
You really are a ditz, aren't you? You're so forgetful. This has happened before. You should learn to remember things after being told one time. Maybe writing a memo next time would help.
Sorry. It won't happen again.
You're my wife. Do you understand what that means? You respect who I am as a man. Why don't you work on making things perfect around you first? Then you can go about being concerned for others like this whole thing about my mom's present. What do you think housewives are meant to do?
I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can.
If you're satisfied with yourself right now, then you're taking this whole housewife thing too lightly. You still put veggies in our food, which I told you many times already that I absolutely despise veggies. I don't want to see them in my food. And the other day, you didn't even wake up on time. You slept in. How is that being a proper housewife?
I'm sorry about the veggies. I figured you could use more green in your diet. All that meat isn't good for your health.
You don't have to do such unnecessary things.
But the reason I slept in was because I was sick. There was nothing I could do about that, right?
Managing your own health is part of your job. Because of you, I didn't have breakfast that day. Did you expect me to cook my own? I had to go to work on an empty stomach. Why did you get sick in the first place? It's not like you've got a tough job or anything. You're a housewife, for crying out loud.
It's not like I want to get sick.
It's because you aren't taking care of yourself to begin with. That's why you got sick. If you're going to feed me vegetables, then why don't you make sure you don't get sick first? Then you can start talking about my health.
Okay, I'll be more careful.
Things can't stay this way. There's only so much I can take care of for you. Hurry up and get better at being a housewife.
Jacob, are you not coming home? The food will get cold. You've been gone for over an hour now, and you left so suddenly. Irene made dinner for you like you wanted. I hope it's to your liking now.
It's too late. I'm already eating out right now. I'm at a restaurant I've always wanted to try out.
What? But you told me to remake the food.
You took too long, so I went out to find somewhere to eat. Dinner should have been perfect to eat in the first place. I came home hungry. I expected to be able to eat. And you end up serving me that inedible food? How was I supposed to eat that? This is all your fault. You know that. You should be skilled at cooking by now.
I followed the recipe, though. I made sure to get all the measurements perfect, too. And it was the dish you said you wanted me to make. I made it for you.
Well, none of that matters if it's not even good enough to eat. Am I right? I think you just don't have the ability to cook to begin with. You weren't meant to cook. You don't have a refined palate like I do.
I'm sorry. I'll make the food I remade for you as tomorrow's breakfast. I think it'll work just fine as a morning meal.
Excuse me? You can't be serious. I didn't know you were a comedian now. You're saying you're going to make me eat something you cooked in a hurry the day before? You've got to be kidding me. Were you paying attention to what I just said? That's repulsive.
But it'll be a waste of food if I just threw it away. There were a lot of ingredients in that dish and it took a lot of time.
Then you eat it. You eat it all if you think it's a waste, because I'm not going to. If you give me that to eat tomorrow as leftovers, I swear I'm going to be so pissed off. Don't make me angry.
Don't you think you're being a little ridiculous? You're being so mean. I feel like ever since we got married, you've been very hurtful with your words. It really gets me down.
It's your fault that you do things that piss me off. Don't put this on me and make me the instigator. This is all on you. I'm not the bad guy here.
I just don't think this is something to be so angry about. I don't understand. I can't believe you would throw away something I made just for you. And then, you go out to eat without saying anything? I remade it so quickly so you can eat. I knew you were hungry. And even then, you had me waiting for you.
I'm sick and tired of your nasty cooking. I can't eat it. I'm going to starve if you keep cooking like this. I've told you before to fix it and get better at it, but nothing changed. Now I'm just showing you instead of telling you about how fed up I am. Obviously, you have a hard time listening to the words coming from my mouth. Next time, try tasting the food before you give it to me. That might help, you know. It was extremely tasteless.
But I do taste it. Many times too while I'm cooking, just to make sure.
Then it's like I said. Your palate is off to begin with. You can't taste flavor. I have an idea. Why don't you get that checked out by a doctor? They might be able to help you get your taste buds back.
You complimented my cooking before, though. You said it was great.
I was only lying because I felt bad. Plus, that was before we got married. This is well after. It must be nice to have such a thick head and be happy about it. I married you and made you a housewife. You've got an easy life. The dream life. Shouldn't I be allowed to expect perfection from you? You should be the perfect housewife to me. Who do you think puts food on the table for us? I do, Amanda. It's all me. I work hard in the real world. And what do? You can't even do one simple task like cook an edible dinner. You're just a useless unemployed person who mopes around in the house doing absolutely nothing in their life.
You don't have to say it like that. I know that you work hard for us, and I'm grateful for that. I really am. But I do the housework too.
Yeah, and I'm saying that it's lacking. You're not taking care of the house like I expect you to. You know, I've been thinking lately. Is there any good reason to be with you? Like, what am I gaining by being with you?
What?
You're a housewife who can't do one thing right, and you're terrible at keeping the house in shape. And on top of that, you make me angry and you stress me out 24/7. Tell me, what value do you even hold?
I don't know how to answer that. You didn't marry me over something like my value, did you?
Something like that can be said before marriage, not after. Marriage is about working together as a couple. It's about cooperation. I'm not seeing any cooperation from you. I work hard every day to earn money. And what do? Watch Netflix and start doing housework 10 minutes before I come home so it looks like you're busy.
That's not what I do.
But you do. That's why your housework is not good enough. It never changes no matter how many times I tell you.
So you're saying that there's no reason for you to be with me? That you'd be fine without me?
Yeah, that's right. To be honest, if this keeps up, there really is no reason to be together. I'm losing more than gaining by being with you. This is the same as giving food for free to a jobless person. Why should I waste my effort on someone like that? It's the same as throwing away my hard-earned money down the drain.
I see. I didn't know you felt that way.
If you want to stay with me, then you need to make the effort. Work harder. This is your fault, you know that? I'm usually a calm person, but you've pushed my limit. I'm never this angry.
I'm at fault?
Yeah, you are. You still don't understand after all I've said? How many times do I need to repeat myself? You know, I think your intelligence is far lower than the average person. You really lack in understanding. Like, seriously.
I think you're taking it too far, Jacob.
You won't understand unless I tell you. This is why I'm saying these things. Listen, scolding someone and correcting them takes a lot of energy and willpower. Use this as an opportunity to think about what you've done and work on it. You should be grateful that you have someone to point these things out to you. You're so lucky to have someone like me who's willing to take the time out of their day to say stuff like this. Thank me, because I'm correcting your mistakes for you.
I understand. I understand perfectly about how you feel now, Jacob.
Then can you work on getting better from now on? It's only a matter of time until I throw you away and leave you. So, you're still not coming home? I didn't know you had such a bad temper. Didn't think you'd run out just because of a little scolding. What you're doing is the same as a young thug rebelling against their parents. It's called a temper tantrum. You're grown up. What are you even doing? Aren't you embarrassed at how you're acting about all this?
You can think whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm going home.
Then what?
What do you mean?
How long are you planning to not come home? Give me a break, Amanda. This is so beyond idiotic. Leaving home with all the housework left untouched. Who the hell do you think you are? It'll be for your sake to head back here while I'm still talking to you so nicely and allowing you to come back home.
What? You said yourself that you're better off without me. You said that there's nothing good from being with me and having me there with you. So now you're telling me that you want me back?
Stop trying to flip things on me.
You said that you didn't need me. I was no use to you, right, Jacob? This should be no inconvenience to you at all.
Are you serious? You're lacking at being a housewife. That's why I got angry and told you what needs to be done. I told you how you can improve. You think you can put yourself on some pedestal and think you're all high and mighty to be able to leave me here? So, you're just going to run away.
You can think I ran away all you want. After all that you said, I realized I can't continue to be with you, Jacob.
Then what are you planning to do now? Huh? What can you possibly do without my support?
I'll go back to working as I did before and earn a living.
You still believe you can work? You think you can maintain a job being like that? There's no company out there who'd hire someone like you who can't even be a good housewife. You've completely lost it. You have no clue how the world works. No clue at all.
I'm going to take whatever job I can find. I'll do it, and I'll do it well. You can think that I'll fail. I don't care, because I know I'll be okay. So there's no need to worry about me. I appreciate the concern. Plus, I know now that whatever job may come my way, no matter how difficult and tough it may end up being, there's nothing worse than continuing to live with you. Life like that is not a life.
You're saying a life where you lay around the house and attempt housework is a bad life? You're so spoiled. You must think you're so special.
I was getting hurt by all the things you said to me daily. Every day I felt worse and worse about myself. But I tried to hide that pain by smiling and nodding to just show I agreed with what you were saying. But I can't do that anymore. I was at my limit. I can't hide anymore.
I'm the one who's at his limit. I'm about to lose it. Enough with the complaining and drama. Just come home.
No, I'm not going back. Ever.
I'm allowing you to come back home even after all this. Come back now while you still can and apologize to me. I'll accept it. If you come home today, I'll forget about all this. It'll be like nothing happened. If you're going to keep this up and not come back, you're going to regret it. Hey, I got divorce papers in the mail. What does this mean? I don't understand. What's going on?
Oh, did you get them? I was wondering when they'd arrive. Can you sign it and send it back in the return envelope? You won't need a stamp, so you can just put it in our mailbox. The papers with the calculations for the distribution of property are included in there too, so if you can check those, that would be great. If you see any issues, we can discuss once we decide on a date and time that works best for us. But other than that, it should be self-explanatory.
You say divorce, but it's just not registering in my head. You're going to end things with me. I don't understand, Amanda. What is all this?
Yeah, I am. Why do you seem so surprised by this? Wasn't it obvious?
Of course I am. I thought this was just something temporary and you'd come back home.
But you were the one who told me you didn't need me, weren't you? You said you'd gain nothing by being with me. Why would it be a bad thing to divorce? It wouldn't trouble you, right? If anything, it would benefit you, right?
Getting a divorce isn't just troubling for the couple. It affects families too. Our moms will be shocked. What do we say to them?
But there's no other choice. My mom already knows about the situation and she's been supportive this whole time. And I'm sure your mom would be grateful not to have me as her daughter-in-law anymore. Neither of us want to be together. Why should we force ourselves to stay together? What's the point?
But still, a divorce? It's so sudden, don't you think?
What do you mean? You want to discuss about the divorce?
Yeah, of course I do. It shouldn't be decided on your own. You should listen to my side too. We're a married couple. We need to talk about it. Think it over.
So you're saying you still want to live with me and be together? Even though you complained so much?
I got angry at you because I wanted you to do better. I was telling you those things for your sake. I believed that you could be better. I didn't say it because I wanted to be mean or anything. It was all just advice. For your own good.
You yelled at me and constantly nitpicked everything I did. You complained every single day. It was advice when you threw away my cooking? Oh, so that was advice, huh? Who would have thought that? I completely thought you did it to make me feel pain.
I wouldn't do that to you. I never want to cause you pain. It was all for you. I was thinking about you, Amanda.
Sorry, even though you say it was for my sake. I can't forgive you for everything you said and did to me. We can talk about the divorce, but my thoughts and decisions aren't changing, okay?
Why don't you just come back and we can talk? Come on. I think we're just not on the same page right now. It's all a misunderstanding. We just need to talk in person.
If you insist, then we can talk. But I don't want to talk to you alone.
Why is that? Why not alone?
I'm scared you'll start yelling at me again and get angry like you always do. You'll bring the conclusion that it's my fault again and force all the blame on me. I don't want to talk to someone like that alone. If you want to talk, then let's talk at my lawyer's office. We can meet there. I'll make an appointment, so just let me know what date and time.
I won't yell or get angry. I promise. Please, let's just talk together and keep calm. Okay?
You've never been calm. Not even once. How do you expect me to believe you when you say that? And if I did go back by myself, this time I don't know what else you'd do to me. I don't want to risk anything.
I promise I won't do anything. I'll listen to you and we can just talk it out. So please just come back home. I'll be waiting, okay? I need you here, Amanda. I need you here with me.
Wow, you're nuts. You were the one who said you had no use for me.
To be honest, I've been completely lost every day without you. You're not there to wake me up in the morning and there's no food ready to eat. The suits I wear to work haven't been taken to the dry cleaners. And I haven't put my t-shirts in the laundry, so I buy brand new ones every day. I kept ordering delivery for food, but the trash was piling up. Now I just eat out every day. The house is a mess and I can't seem to relax and rest at all when I get back home from work.
Go to the cleaners yourself. Do the laundry yourself and make your own food. You can learn how to cook. If you can't wake up in the morning, then put on an alarm clock.
I'm so busy with work. I can't. I don't have the time.
Listen, working people who live alone handle all that stuff themselves too. Even if you can't do everything right now, once you try little by little, you'll get used to it.
I can't start doing housework myself now. I don't know how. My mom did everything for me, and after I married you, you did it all for me. Now I'm alone. Come on, Amanda. Please, I beg you. Come back to me. Over these past few weeks, I've come to realize how much you've been doing for me. So please, come back home.
I'm tired of this. You give up after just a few weeks? After all the complaining you did about the way I was doing things? Why don't you do the perfect housework like you mentioned? Maybe you can be the perfect housewife you wished me to be.
I told you. I'm too busy working, so it's impossible. I can't do that all by myself.
Then why not hire a maid to do the work for you? A maid will do a much better job than me. There will be less to complain about. All you need is someone to do the housework, right? Someone who will just do all the dirty work for you.
No, that's not it. You always kept me and my health in mind when you cooked. I'm not looking for someone who can do the housework for me. I need to live with someone who feels love for me.
I'm sorry, Jacob, but I didn't feel any love from you. I even forgot how you were before we got married. You just changed so much. Even then, with all the changes, I was grateful for you working, so I did my best. But every day you'd put me down, and if something I did made you angry, then you'd never forget it, and you never let me forget it either. You never listened to what I had to say, and on top of that, you told me I'm useless. I realized that I couldn't take it anymore. I had enough. I was about to explode. And I guess I did in a way.
From now on, I'll be like how I was before we got married. I'll change. I won't take you for granted. I'll cherish you, Amanda. Please, come back.
I told you. I can't trust you anymore. Even if I did forgive you, I wouldn't want the same thing to happen again. And even if it didn't happen again, I won't be able to forget what happened.
I'm sorry, Amanda.
If you're truly feeling apologetic, then apologize to me once you've learned how to do all the housework yourself. Don't think that I can just forgive you when you haven't even done anything or even tried to do it yourself.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll start doing housework. And then, you can see how much I've really changed. Until then, please don't divorce me.
No, the divorce is certain. There's no doubt in my mind about it. I want to be free. Free from you, Jacob.
Why, Amanda? Why? I'm saying that I'll do my best. And you won't give me not even one chance?
You had many opportunities to change this whole time. And I also realized that there's nothing I can gain from being with you.
I worked and you were able to be a housewife.
If I'm going to be ridiculed and put through misery every single day, then I'd much rather work. I only became a housewife because you wanted me to. It wasn't with my own will. So now I'll go about my life by working as I did before.
Are you really sure? Did you really think about this, Amanda? You don't think you'll regret splitting with a great man like me? You'll never be able to replace me. I swear you'll regret this for your whole life.
See? You're not apologetic at all. Just as I thought. There's a ton of men out there much greater than you. You say you're a great man, but you're just an abusive husband. If anyone's going to regret what they've done, it's you. We ended up having to do an arbitrated divorce because my husband wouldn't agree no matter what I said. But I had a diary I had written into whenever my husband would say terrible things to me. It had all the dates too to add on to the needed details. And with that, the divorce became final and I was able to receive alimony from my husband. Ironically, my now ex-husband wasn't able to recover from the divorce though. He started missing work more often, and I heard that he is getting close to becoming fired due to his common absence. How I know all this is because he sent me an abnormal amount of messages from different numbers every day at different times. Without you, I'm about to lose my job. Every day is so hard to get through without you. Messages like that. It was really annoying, but I couldn't block him just in case before the property distribution was settled. So, until I was able to finally block him, my friends and family read the messages with me and we had a great time laughing together about it. It seems that he is the regretful one in the end, despite how many times he told me I would regret this decision. I guess my only regret was not leaving him sooner. I moved back in with my family for a while, but once I found a job, I moved out to live on my own. It's been tough learning in a new environment, but it's still rewarding. I finally feel alive now. Every day is so much more fun than being constantly depressed because of my ex-husband. Since I withstood a lot up until now, I'll be living my life to the fullest with no more regrets. And finally, being hurt by someone you used to love was what hurt me the most about this. I'll be working on healing this tattered heart, one step at a time. Hi there, Grace. Do you have a second to chat at all? What should I do with little Eric? Oh, hey, Marge. Don't worry about it. You can take him with you. Sorry, what? But you said that you would come to get him around 2. That was already an hour ago. What? Did I really say I would be back at 2? Oh, oops. I must have forgotten. Somehow I knew you would do this. Look, can you just please come and pick up your son? I really have things that I need to get done today. Oh, come on. What is a few more hours with the little guy? He's not that bad, right? Surely you can do that much for me, right? No, I really don't think I can. And moreover, it isn't what we agreed to. You can't just come and pick him up whenever you feel like it, Grace. I need you to come and get your son now. Marge, don't be like this. After all, we're friends, right? I mean, you live so close. Is it really so bad if I ask you to look after my son now and then? There is no one else that I can trust as much to watch Eric. Well, I am glad that my existence is such a convenience for you. But I wish that you would think a little bit about me too. What do you mean? Of course I think about you. Like when I wonder who I can ask to watch my son, you're always the first name that I think of. But that's okay because we help each other out, don't we? I wouldn't really call it that. The times I've gone to you and asked you to watch my kid so that I could run some errands, you've always given me a flat no. Well, that isn't my fault if you are coming to me at times that I happen to be really busy. Anyways, you will just have to watch Eric for a little longer, okay? Well, what time do you think you were going to come back? I have no idea what errands it is that you had to run, but you have been gone for more than 4 hours already. Oh, I just had to get some shopping done. Then I had an appointment at the beauty parlor. But you know how the parlor can go. I actually haven't left since I've arrived. You're at the beauty parlor? Why couldn't you have just taken Eric there with you today instead of leaving him with me? I mean, those all seem like errands that you could have taken him on. You made it sound like it was an emergency today. Well, it was an emergency. I mean, I am totally switching up my haircut. It is a really big deal. Come on, we're both women. You know, nothing is more serious than our looks. Well, then again, maybe a woman like you doesn't really know that. Okay, there is no need to be rude right now, okay? Can you just please come and get your son? Besides, the times when I took Eric out with me to do these errands, they took way longer than they would have if I was by myself. So I had to find someone willing to take him, you see? Well, I also have shopping that I need to get done for my family. I know that you think that I should just take Eric with me. But do you know how difficult it is to go out with 2 3-year-olds at once? I have my own kid to worry about too, you know. It isn't as simple as just going out with them however I want. Oh, yeah. You can always be such a killjoy. Do you know that? Alright then, I promise that I'll pick Eric up in 2 hours. Probably. So if you don't want to take our kids out to go shopping, then I guess you will just have to wait a bit longer. You are going to be another 2 hours? Is it really going to take you that long just to finish up at the beauty parlor? It's fine. There is nothing to worry about. It'll all be okay. You can't just ignore my question by saying that. Okay, well, I have to go. See you. Wait, come back! We aren't done here. I am not going to watch your son for you ever again. Do you understand me? This is the last time that I take Eric for you. Hey, Marge. Just curious. What are your plans for this weekend? You wouldn't happen to be free, would you? Actually, this weekend my husband and I were planning on taking a trip, just the 2 of us. So no, I am not free. And just why do you ask anyways? What? You and your husband are going on a trip together? Whatever for? Because it is our 10th anniversary. We are asking my mom to watch our kids so that we can have the weekend to ourselves. So again, I am busy this weekend and won't be home anyways. Oh, I see. So if you have your kid taken care of, then you can take my Eric with you on your trip? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Well, that, or you could ask your mom to look after my little Eric, too. And just why in the world would I do that? I just have a really, really important thing that I just have to take care of this weekend. So I really need you to look after Eric while I take care of this really serious business. Okay? Thank you! No, Grace! I already told you that I was done watching Eric for you. This last time you made me watch him for more than 5 whole hours. Do you remember? Well, I am sick of it. You always do stuff like that, and I am putting my foot down. You will have to find someone else. I am sorry, but the answer is no, and that is final. No? What do you mean, no? What do you mean, what do I mean? I think it was pretty self-explanatory. But I was already planning on leaving Eric with you and have already booked my appointments. I can't change my schedule now, so I don't know what you're talking about. I told you that we are going to be out of town on our anniversary trip. We are not going to be able to take care of your son. What don't you understand about that? Maybe you should make sure to book your childcare before you go booking other appointments. Why do you always have to be like this, Marge? How do you think Eric is going to feel knowing that you don't want anything to do with him anymore? You're right. I do feel bad for Eric, but not for that reason. I feel bad for him because his mom seems to irresponsibly ditch him to go have fun all the time. Excuse me? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something? No, it isn't a joke. It's what I think about you. And anyways, the answer is still no. Okay, well, I'm going to take him over to yours this Saturday, so thank you so much. Can you even read? Are you illiterate or something? It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll just be gone 2 days. 2 days? You want me to watch him for 2 days? You have got to be kidding me. Okay, thank you again. See you Saturday. I already told you that the answer is no. We aren't even going to be home. We literally can't take him. You will just have to find someone else, okay? Besides, don't you ever feel bad for not spending more time with your son? Yes, just awful. Now, thanks again and see you Saturday. Did you even read what I was sending you? Hello, Marge. Good morning, and thanks again for taking Eric. You aren't still serious about that, are you? Of course I am. Did you forget you were going to be taking him or something? I didn't forget. I told you that the answer is no. I told you that there was no way that we were going to be able to take care of him and that you should find someone else. Remember? But I already dropped Eric off at your house. You can't say no now. Sorry? You did what now? I mean that I already walked him over to your house and left him there in front of your front door. You should really let him inside already. You did what? You left your 3-year-old son out on the street with no supervision? I already told you that we couldn't take him today. You get back to our house and take him with you. Oh, that's going to be a no can do. I'm already on my way to the airport and have an international flight I need to catch. You're leaving the country? Don't worry. It's just a quick little 2-day trip. Nothing crazy. I can't believe this. What were you thinking? What about your son? Hello, Marge. Guess who's back? I take it that your lack of messages to me meant that Eric was a good boy for you this weekend, right? Are you home now? Hello, Grace. Are you back stateside again? That's right. And man, I had such a blast. It was an amazing trip. I finally feel like I've recovered from how burnt out Eric was making me feel. So thanks again so much for taking care of him this weekend. Thanks to you, I was able to really enjoy my trip without a single worry on my mind. Well, we never watched Eric this weekend. What do you mean by that? I mean that Eric isn't at our house right now. Well, where is he? Where's my son? What did you do with my little boy? What are you even talking about, Grace? Where is your son? More like, where is the mom who just dropped her son off in front of someone's house and drove away? Even our son was saying that you really needed to do a better job of taking care of your son. Well, look, I don't need your little brat telling me how I should parent, okay? Can you just tell me where Eric is? I want to take him back now. Don't worry, Eric is just fine where he is now. Well, where is he? When you texted me saying that you dropped off Eric at our house, my husband and I had already left for our own trip. You mean when I left for my trip as well? Yes, when we both left for our trips. I told you that we wouldn't even be home to take care of him, Grace. Anyways, we had already gone to drop off our son at my mom's when you had left Eric at our doorstep. And after we couldn't get a hold of you to ask you what you wanted to do about your 3-year-old son, we ended up calling the preschool instead. We explained to them what you had done, and they called your husband instead. What? They called my husband? And what did they say? Well, like I said, they explained that you left Eric there and drove away. So then your husband had to go and pick him up from our house. Wait, hold on. This can't be right. So then, You're saying that my husband knows that I asked you to look after Eric while I was gone? That's right. He knows all about it. Except your husband told us that you had told him that you were just taking a little trip with some of the other moms from the school and that everyone was bringing their kids with them. So, just where did you really go? And who with? Did you really think that you would get away with this? Not only me, but the teachers from the preschool and the other moms were all shocked at what you had done. But why does everyone know what I did? You caused quite a panic among the teachers and parents. Again, why does everyone even know? Why did you tell them? I mean, you left your son unattended in front of my house and left. Your husband had to spend a while driving around looking for him. Plus, we called some of the other moms from the neighborhood to go out and help look for him as well. They finally found him crying in a park a couple of neighborhoods away. So everyone really cared that much about what had happened? I really didn't think that it would have been that big of a deal. Of course it was! But you wouldn't know because we couldn't reach you at all on account of you being overseas. But everyone is just tired of having to put up with your nonsense now. If you didn't get any messages during your trip, it is probably just because we were all over even bothering trying to talk to you. Well, then, what about Eric? What's he doing now? How should I know? Your husband is taking care of him, so imagine that he is probably fine. If you want to know about your family, then go talk to them, not me. But I don't understand. How did this all happen? I trusted you with my son, and this is what you do to me instead? Excuse me? You can't be serious right now. I told you time and time again that we were not able or willing to look after Eric for the weekend. I don't know how I could have made it any clearer to you. Did you really not get the message even after all I said? I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to another adult who can understand complete sentences. But I asked you to, and we're friends. Friends should help out other friends, right? Sorry? Is that what you call friendship? Just trying to force things that you don't want to do by taking care of your own child without ever asking if it is okay with them first? Besides, I have never once thought of you as my friend. Oh, come on, Marge. Don't talk like that. I mean, when you think about it, all of this is kind of your fault, too. So we should go and apologize to my husband about this together. What? You think we should what? Your husband was the one who came to apologize to me. But I never told my husband that I was going to Mexico to get some work done on my glutes. If he finds out that that's what I left to do, who knows what he'll do? Wait. You left your kid in front of our house unsupervised so that you could get plastic surgery? Plastic surgery that you then lied to your husband about getting? Yeah, I am sure that your husband is going to get mad when he finds all of that out. I mean, what were you thinking? This is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Look, I am about to get to my house soon, so can you please just come over and help me through this? No! Why should I help you with anything after all this? Please! You can just tell my husband that this is all your fault and it will be over. Are you even listening to yourself? Why would I say that when it's not even true? Look, this whole conversation is just getting ridiculous. This whole thing is a you problem that you need to solve with your husband. Leave me and my family out of it. Wait, Marge! I just got home and there is no one here. I literally don't care anymore. Oh no. What's this? There are signed divorce papers sitting on my kitchen table. What is all this? I think it sounds pretty obvious, but again, I literally do not care. It is your family's problem. Deal with it with them. But what am I supposed to do now that my husband wants to divorce me? And I just checked both of their rooms. Neither my husband's nor Eric's stuff is here anymore. If I had to guess, I would assume that your husband got fed up with your selfish behavior and decided to take himself and your son out of such a bad situation. I mean, honestly, did you even want your son in the first place? You wouldn't think so, the way you kept passing him off to everyone. I just don't understand how you thought this was going to work out any other way. But I only wanted to take a little trip. And you did! But you did so without even thinking about your son, or your husband, or anyone else. You only thought about yourself and thought that you could just force everyone else to bend to your will.
Well, what should I do now?
Why do you keep asking me? I already told you that I don't care. And if you don't even have your son anymore, then you're not even a mom whose child goes to the same preschool as mine. We were never friends to begin with, but now we really are nothing. So can you just leave me alone already?
Wait, Marge, you can't just leave me like this. Please.
Leave you? No one is doing anything to you. This is just the consequences of your own actions coming to bite you in your brand new glutes. Anyways, I would really try calling your husband and figuring all this out for yourself. See ya! In the end, Grace called her husband to try and sort everything out. All she could get out of him, however, were demands to sign the divorce papers that he had left. It turns out that Grace's husband had already taken Eric to his parents' house where the two of them were staying. Also, apparently, Grace had stolen money from her husband to pay for her surgery in Mexico. During the divorce, not only did Grace have to repay her husband for the surgery, she also lost custody of her child and was forced to pay both child support and a heavy alimony. Eric even said himself that he no longer wanted to live with his mom. After that, Grace never saw her son again. She packed up her bags and moved to a new town. But since she brought it all upon herself, there was no one here who pitied her. Hey, Finn. You don't need to bother coming to the wedding reception today. You were a no-show for the ceremony, so it's okay, right? What I mean is, it would be better if you didn't come. So don't bother, okay? You don't need to make up reasons to come.
Sarah, is this you? What do you mean it would be better if I didn't come? I've taken care of the problem at work. It's fine now.
Exactly that. You didn't come to the ceremony, so why bother with the reception?
I didn't mean to give that impression. Sorry, I guess it may have seemed that way, but I really wanted to be at the ceremony. Something came up at work, something that I couldn't put off until Monday. If I hadn't dealt with it there and then, it could have been really bad. You understand, don't you?
I understand. You had something you had to do. No problem. But there's no need to go out of your way to come to the reception. You'll just add to the bill. As it is, we're already going to be paying for this for years to come. You'll only make it worse. You aren't missing anything by not coming to the reception. I mean, you missed the ceremony. That was the main part. So being here doesn't really make sense. It's fine.
Did you think I missed it by choice? I really wanted to be there. I told you it was unavoidable. It was something that needed immediate attention.
Well, if that's the case, then that's fine. I mean, we've only met once, and that was just for a few seconds. I'm marrying your brother, and you're going to be my brother-in-law, but you're basically a complete stranger. Nobody minds if you can't come. It's fine, all right? So please don't come, okay?
I have to admit, this is kind of surprising. You're the kind of girl who just comes out and says what she thinks, huh? No holding back, just straight to the point. What's the problem all of a sudden anyway? Have I done something to offend you? I can't think of anything. Has my brother said something?
We actually went to City Hall and registered our marriage yesterday. So Tucker and I are officially husband and wife. I'm now Mrs. Finn Carter. So I figured there's no need to pretend to be a sweet little wife anymore. I can just be myself.
Is that your way of saying this is the real you? Is that what you mean?
I don't mean anything. I don't have anything I want to say now, and I don't suppose we'll talk much in the future either. Right?
It's true. We've never really spoken, but...
Yeah. And well, I can feel that Tucker is embarrassed. Just don't come, okay? He doesn't want to introduce you to everyone. You understand, right?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Are you really going to make me spell it out? You didn't even graduate high school. We've got Tucker on the one hand, who graduated from a top university and is now making a great living, and you on the other hand, a dropout who has to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet.
That's what you think of me? You just came out and said it. Wow.
Yes, I have always felt that way. I just never had the chance to say it to your face. Now you know. So, no more beating around the bush. Don't come to our reception. Got it? But it's not because of anything Tucker said. And actually, you being a dropout is neither here nor there. I just felt that from the start I didn't want to have anything to do with you. Before we started thinking seriously about getting married, when Tucker told me you hadn't even graduated high school, I wondered if I should even consider marrying him. How could I become a part of the Carter family with a brother-in-law like you to worry about? But Tucker's an executive at his company, so I figured at least his income is stable. There wouldn't be any money worries if I married him.
Are you saying you just married him for the money?
It's not all about the money. But if he didn't have a decent job, I wouldn't have married him, obviously. Any girl would be the same. A girl needs stability, and that means financial stability. I just want to be a housewife, so I need someone who can support me. It's common sense, no?
Yeah, I guess. Just being a housewife seems a handful. It seems like a dream life for a lot of women, but most end up having to work to support the family these days. It isn't the 50s anymore.
I wouldn't expect an unmarried dropout of your age to understand how women think.
You don't have to go that far.
Honestly, when I heard you couldn't make it to the wedding, I was relieved. I wouldn't have to meet the embarrassing dropout brother-in-law. Once this whole wedding and reception are done, I won't ever have to meet you. I don't plan on having anything to do with you.
You think I'm an idiot, right? And that gives you the right to just say whatever you want? Any more? Go ahead, knock yourself out. What else don't you like about me? And what's so damn offensive to you about someone who didn't graduate high school? What's it got to do with you at all? As you said, we've never met. So how did you imagine me ruining your wedding? Simply by my presence? I've never had anyone speak to me like this.
That's probably because all the people you associate with are a bunch of dropouts and bums like you. Higher class people like us, graduates at the top universities, never have the chance to even be in the same room as people of your low status. Birds of a feather flock together, you know. So you bottom-of-the-barrel types have your groups and we have ours. If you're all a bunch of dropouts, then you aren't very well going to make fun of each other, are you?
Why do you have to talk like that? Looking down on people just because they don't have the same education as you. It's really shallow. I'm starting to worry about my little brother marrying you. Plenty of people have dropped out of high school and go on to have success. Princess Diana left school at 16 and went on to become one of the most loved people in history. Albert Einstein, Richard Branson, Walt Disney. The list goes on.
Okay, so you're a genius? I know you were saying this to make yourself feel better, trying to justify yourself. But the fact remains that someone who failed to even finish middle school is, by default, an idiot. It goes without saying. What would you do if one of Tucker's associates talked to you about economics or politics? You wouldn't have a clue how to have a conversation about such things. We can't have some illiterate messing up the wedding party, so seriously, don't come. You'll just embarrass your poor brother. After working so hard to reach the position he's in, we can't have you rubbing your dirty shoulders with the cream of society. It's just not appropriate. You wouldn't fit in. You'll stick out like a sore thumb in your cheap suit. You know, most people came here in their own chauffeur-driven limousines. You can't park your beaten-up Toyota or whatever piece of crap you drive next to them. They'll think you're going to rob them and call the police.
Wow, you don't hold back. I didn't expect to be spoken to like this by my brother's new wife. But hey, you can tell me to my face. I'm almost at the venue. I'm pulling up in my piece of crap Toyota. I'm actually really sorry I missed my little brother's ceremony. I can't wait to see him.
No way. Don't come in. After all that, the dropout idiot wouldn't understand a word. You'll regret coming here. I promise you.
Don't threaten me, Sarah. I'm not planning to outstay my welcome. You don't have to be so rude.
Oh, for God's sake, Finn. You know this is my wedding party. It's my day. Could you at least respect the wishes of the bride at her own wedding party?
Got it. I won't stay long. Hey, bro. Are you almost here? Did you sort everything at work? I hope you managed to smooth things over. It sounded like a bit of a disaster. Can't be helped. It happens from time to time. I'm the only one that can fix it, so I'm used to it. Anyway, I'm really sorry I missed the ceremony. Nah, don't worry about it, bro. I understand. I'm always having to deal with things here, too. Just last week, I ended up sleeping at my desk. Woke up when the security guard came in at 5 a.m. Okay. Hey, the reception is about to start, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you're thirsty. I've had some of your favorite whiskey sent from Uncle Tom in Aberdeen. 25-year-old Moorhen shredded sporin. Oh, hey, I had a few texts from Sarah just a while ago. She told me not to come today. We had a bit of back and forth. She seemed adamant I didn't show up. She even said she was glad I couldn't make it to the ceremony. From Sarah, the problem is that she just doesn't understand what happened. She mentioned she thought you didn't come to the ceremony on purpose. I told her there's no way you would have missed it if there wasn't a really good reason. Maybe she just thinks you won't enjoy it and there's no need to bother you? Nah, it didn't sound like that. She was pretty forthwith. Just straight out told me I wasn't welcome. I was pretty shocked, but it's her party. I didn't want to make things worse. I know that would have all come back to you. How can that be? You've only really ever said hello. I wonder why she went to the trouble of texting you. Yeah, I didn't even know who it was at first. She just suddenly started messaging me. She wasn't very subtle either. It didn't take her very long to make her feelings clear. She wouldn't tell you not to come, surely. She's not like that. I wonder what happened. She's not really the nervous type. She handled the ceremony fine. She hates the fact that I didn't graduate high school. She said I would embarrass you and her. She was clear. Said I was illiterate. I was starting to get angry, but I was driving, so couldn't really respond properly. Really? I'm sorry, I guess. Sounds strange, but this is the first I'm hearing about it. It's not something we've ever talked about, I don't think. She might have mentioned she could never marry someone who hadn't had a higher education. Dunno. Like I said, it's not something you just talk about over dinner, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. The overall vibe of her text was pretty condescending. She called me an idiot, said I wouldn't understand the conversation and I'd make everything awkward for you. She even called me a dropout bum. To be honest, it's going to be really uncomfortable meeting her again. I'll try and keep my mouth shut. You know me, though. I often just can't help myself and put my foot in it. Gee, sorry, Flynn. That's my fault. I haven't really told her anything about your company. She doesn't know anything about you at all. She's just put the few pieces of information she has together and created an image of you based on that. Damn, sorry. I should have told her. I'll talk to her, I promise. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I knew she had nothing to go on and was just forming a false impression of me. I figured with the pressure and nerves of the wedding, she was probably a wreck. I didn't want to be too hard on her. But she completely dismissed me. You should see what she said about my car. Was it that bad? You probably shouldn't show me. It might cast a dark shadow on the day's proceedings. She said she'd been pretending to be nice all this time. Well, the gloves were off today. I think you've got a real punisher on your hands, bro. It doesn't matter. Let's forget about it. We might have time to go over it tomorrow. We should just concentrate on having fun today. I'm looking forward to that whiskey. You're right. If anything happens, you'll tell me, right? I can't have my own brother feeling uncomfortable at my wedding party. Let's eat, drink, and enjoy ourselves. Sarah has a few single friends too, by the way. The one who flew in from Spain. Anita, I think her name is. You might like. She's your type from what I heard. My type? You know I don't have a type. Alright, Tuck. I'm nearly there. See you in a bit. Later, bro. Call me when you get here, and we'll have a little drink before going in.
Why are you coming? I told you repeatedly not to come. You didn't get the subtle hints, so I told you directly. Don't come. No one wants you here, and you'll just embarrass yourself and your brother.
I told you I would be there. I promised my brother, too. Did you really mean to be so rude? I think you've made a big mistake in your estimation of me. I don't know why you formed such a negative opinion, but you've gotten it all wrong.
All wrong? What's to get wrong? Are you trying to tell me you didn't drop out of school? That somehow I missed you graduating from an Ivy League university? Did I get that part wrong? If that's the case, I'll at least hear you out. Maybe you studied in England, Oxford perhaps, and I just didn't hear about it. Or was it Cambridge? Come on, tell me how I could have gotten it so wrong.
No, the part about me not finishing school is correct. You haven't made any mistake there.
Exactly right. So what I said about you being here not being appropriate was spot on.
Do you mind if we have a little talk? I can clear up the misunderstanding. Would that be all right?
What? I'm not talking to some dropout loser. Why would I stoop so low as to listen to you? Oh, okay, if you must. But let's make it somewhere where no one can see me talking to you. I'd hate for them to think we were anything other than unfortunate in-laws. Come to the pool outside. The one with the Cupid fountains and the carp.
Roger. See you there.
It's awfully brazen of someone of your social standing to crash our wedding party, don't you think? If it wasn't for the kind nature of your dear brother, you wouldn't have the chance to attend something like this in a million years. Now that you've been pushed in the pool, do you accept your position? You can't come dripping wet into the reception. Just get the hell out of here.
What the hell were you thinking? Pushing me in the pool. I thought we were going to have a talk. You're marrying my brother, damn it. You could have at least listened to me.
I don't have to listen to the likes of you. Just take your soaking wet self out of here. Go home. We don't want you here.
You're going to regret this.
I don't think so, you dropout lowlife. I'm not having anything to do with you ever again. Goodbye and good riddance.
Understood. Have it your way, then. But I warned you.
Sorry about before. Really, I'm very sorry. I just talked to Tucker and he told me all about you. I really did have it completely wrong. I don't know what got into me. How could I have known that you were the president of the company Tucker works for?
That's why I asked you to talk to me. But you chose to push me in the pool to avoid the talk altogether. Pretty childish, Sarah. If you can't even sit down and talk to someone, hear them out, well, you're no better than an animal.
I'm really, truly sorry, Finn. I mean, Mr. Carter. But nobody told me about the company. I mean, I knew the boss was a Mr. Carter, but Tucker never mentioned that it was his brother, so I just thought it was a coincidence, or perhaps an uncle. If I'd known, I wouldn't have been so rude to you. Please, forgive me.
That is probably true, but you showed your true feelings. It's good to know how you really feel about people like me. Of course, I'll do exactly as you suggested and have nothing to do with you after today. And I think right about now my brother is saying the same thing, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I didn't think he'd be so furious about me telling his brother to go home.
That's not all, though, is it? I'm appalled that you would look down on someone in such a shallow and scathing way just because they don't have the same education as you. I bet you even look down on university graduates if they didn't go to the same school as you. In your opinion, anyone who didn't go to an Ivy League university is probably an idiot.
I am deeply sorry. But in my defense, Tucker said nothing about you starting your own company and having so much success.
In your defense? What defense? The fact that you didn't hear about it is proof that you don't really have much interest in Tucker at all. The only way you couldn't know about it is if you didn't ask. It's all part of you being selfish and only interested in money and yourself. You're only interested in his money. You said yourself you wanted to be a housewife. Most families can't afford that these days. Only the wives of the wealthy can afford to do nothing.
But money is one of the most important factors in a successful marriage. Everyone knows that. You're lucky you were able to find success after not even finishing high school. And I'm lucky to have married Tucker.
I think you'll find my brother is having second thoughts about marrying you. You'll need to talk it over with him.
Oh, come on, Mr. Carter. Please, don't let him back out. Let's patch things up and have a fresh start. You've got to convince Tucker to stay with me. I couldn't stand the shame of an annulment.
You just said that money is an important factor, right? Well, I think you'll find that a woman who values family as an essential factor is more important to Tucker.
I'll make family the top priority, I promise. I didn't know you and Tucker were so close. I'll make the whole Carter family my most important factor. Please, forgive me.
Tucker and I aren't in contact all the time, but we are the only children in the family and we're close. We've got a brotherly respect and we've certainly got each other's backs when it comes to someone insulting one of us or the family. I also have no problem with leaving him to manage large parts of the company. He's extremely competent, and it's good having family members I can trust at work. But I'm telling you, Sarah, I can't agree to my brother spending the rest of his life with someone like you. That's for sure. There's no way a lowlife like you will ever make a husband happy.
After that, Finn completely ignored Sarah's persistent texts and phone calls. She begged for forgiveness, but the damage she had done to her own image was irreparable. Tucker made it clear he wanted the marriage annulled and didn't want to have any more to do with Sarah. Finn had his secretary bring a change of clothes, and the brothers took the Scottish whiskey and left in Finn's limousine. Sarah never did change her opinions of those with a lower education than her, but she never found happiness either. Hey, Mom. How are you? Do you have a minute to text now? I need to talk to you about the allowance that I send you every month. Hi, Heather. What is it? Are you going to be late in sending it to me? 'Cause if you are, I'm not going to allow that. You should know that by now. Hang on. Is that what you think I'm texting you about? Well, is it? It is, isn't it? Ugh. Are you for real, Heather? A late payment? Why would you do that to your mother? You send me $1,500 on the 25th of every month. You know I won't accept anything less than that. Well, no, that wasn't what I was going to tell you. Can you just wait until I'm done typing everything, please? Well then, what is it? Hurry up and tell me. I don't have all day. Well, the dates have changed. Of what? Well, let me finish. Fine. Go on then. So I used to get paid every month on the 25th, but now my company changed it to the 5th. The 5th of every month? Yes. Right, okay. So what does that mean here? How will it affect me? Well, so for this month, I'll send you $500 on the 25th. Then on the 5th of next month, I'll send you the rest of the $1,000. And I'll add $200 extra as well. So it'll be a bit late, but you'll get $1,700 in total, instead of the $1,500. Is that okay? Well, no! Of course that's not okay. I need that $1,500 on the 25th like I get it every single month. I need it without delay. And if your payday has changed, then send me the usual $1,500 on the 25th. And next month, you can send me another $1,500 on the 5th. What? No. That would mean that I'd be sending you a total of $3,000 in 1 month. And that's crazy. I can't send that much. What am I gonna do with my living expenses? I need to eat too, you know. Well, $3,000 a month sounds perfect. I wouldn't mind getting that every month going forward. Thank you, dear. No, I'm not doing that. I'll starve to death. Why can't you ask Daniel? Why don't you ever ask him to give you money? Why is it always just me? Don't be silly. Why would I do that? Well, he earns more than me, doesn't he? It would make more sense if he sends it to you instead of me. He even lives with you. without paying rent. Why do I have to do all this? Ask him instead.
How dare you even think of getting your brother involved in this? Your brother is doing plenty to take care of me around the house. He needs his money for himself, doesn't he? He needs to eat, hang out with his friends and work partners and whatnot. Why would I ask my son for money? Are you crazy?
How does that make me crazy?
He has a lot of friends, just in case you didn't know. I mean, a lot. He has a fantastic social life with wonderful friends who I've met before. He has a certain status that he needs to maintain. Can't you see that? I don't recall meeting any of your friends. Most likely because you don't have any. Isn't that right?
No.
That's only because you've never been interested in knowing who I hang out with,
let alone meeting any of my friends.
Oh, lies. All you do is work. That's your life.
Well, even if it is, I do it so that I can send you money, Mom. And I can't believe this is the way you talk to someone who sends you money for free. And I'm your daughter. Why do you always treat me like this? Always favoring Daniel over me. It's so unfair.
Oh, hush. I treat you both the same way. Anyway, I don't have time for this kind of baloney. Just send me the $1,500 on the 25th as usual. Then another $1,500 on the 5th. Got it.
I told you. I can't do that. And I won't.
Excuse me?
Look, I might as well tell you now, but I hope you're not expecting me to keep sending you money like this for long. I'm not going to do this forever, you know.
Excuse me? What did you just tell me?
Just don't expect me to do this for long. I'm not your personal cash machine or anything. Don't get your hopes up on this.
What on earth is this nonsense? I never raised you so that you can talk back to your mother like this. I raised you better than this.
How do you think I feel, though, Mom? Ever since you and Dad got divorced, how do you think I've been feeling all this time? It's been almost 10 years, Mom. 10 years! And I've been the breadwinner for this family. I'm the one who's working my butt off day and night to provide for you and Daniel. When Daniel's more than capable of chipping into the family income. What does he do? What do you do? You both do nothing. What's Daniel been doing since he broke up with Sally? He moved back in with you? Then what? He's living rent-free and he has a job that pays better than me, so why the hell can't you ask him for money? Why is it always me?
Have you forgotten who raised you for 18 years until you left the house? Have you forgotten how I've sacrificed everything to take care of both you and Daniel? The things I've given up for you. Everything I did was to raise you kids. And is this how you repay me? Is this the way you're thanking me for everything I did for you? Just do as I say and send me that money. Got it? Heather, what is this? I didn't ask for $500. I asked for $1,500. Where's the rest of it?
I told you about the changes in my payday before.
And I thought we agreed for you to send me $3,000 in total on 2 separate dates. And make that every month. I told you, Heather.
You never listen to a word I have to say here, do you? I'm texting you instead of calling you so that this is all left here in writing so you can read back to what I said.
Well, that's not fine with me at all.
How many times do I have to remind you that I need money to get by too? How can you leave your daughter to starve to death and leave her penniless like this? Look at how you're treating me! I deserve to be treated better than this.
You ungrateful little brat. You better send me the rest of the money ASAP, or I've got something up my sleeve that you sure won't like.
Oh, really now?
I've warned you.
Fine. Whatever, Mom. You cow.
Heather! $1,200! I'm $1,800 short! Where the heck is the rest of my money? What is this? Stop being so stupid! I'm not going to play your silly little games with you.
I sent you $1,200. Deal with that. I sent you $500 the other day, on the 25th, so add those two up and I've sent you $1,700. That's more than the $1,500 I always send you.
What the hell, Mom? Stop this! That's exactly my line. Stop this nonsense. I'm your mother. You're the one who broke your promise.
What promise? I told you 100 times that I never agreed to send you $3,000 a month. That's crazy.
All right then. That's it. I've had enough. You're going to be punished for this. Just you wait. You're going to regret treating your mother like this.
My God. Is that the way you talk to your own child? Are you listening to yourself?
It's already in the works. It'll be too late for you to regret all this, Heather. You made me have to repeat myself one too many times. And you know how I hate doing that. You've crossed the line with me, young lady.
Mom, what the hell are you going on about? I seriously can't believe this is the way my mother's treating me over a monthly allowance that I don't even have to give. This is honestly insane.
Heather, I told you, you'll be punished. So that's it. I no longer consider you my daughter. I'm cutting you off.
What?
I've had a family meeting, and that's the conclusion we came up with.
A family meeting? You mean you had a talk with my brother? You're divorced and alone without any other family besides me and your son. No other relatives want to stay connected to you, do they?
That's it. That's really it with you. I've moved out so your brother and I can live far away from you to show that we mean it when I say you're no longer my daughter.
Oh, have you now? So this is my punishment, is it? You moving away to another apartment? Where did you even have the money to do that? I wonder who it came from.
Well, I have money too, you know.
Thanks to who? Me! You're a spendthrift and a cheapskate. How the hell did you have the money to move?
That's none of your business.
Whatever, Mom. So, is that it? Is that all you wanted to tell me?
Well, if you want to know where I live and have our address, then you have to send me the money.
Wait. Are you telling me to send you the money, or else what? I can't find out where you live? You expect me to take this as my punishment? You've got to be joking.
Yes, that is your punishment. Now take it or leave it.
Mom, you're crazy.
Agreed to send me $3,000 a month and I won't cut ties with you and you can have my address.
Oh, please. This is hilarious. You don't understand. I'm actually lying on the bed laughing out loud. Do you really think that I want to know where you live that badly? OMG!
I'll give you 3 days, Heather. So think hard and make sure you don't regret it.
Hi, Heather. It's me, Sally. Your brother's ex-girlfriend. If you remember me. Sally! OMG, what a surprise to hear from you. How have you been? I've been good. And you?
Yeah, hanging in there, I suppose. You know what life can be like.
Yeah. Sorry to text you so late at night.
No worries. Are you okay?
This is quite awkward for me to say, but I basically need a bit of help. I need you to help me with the situation I'm in.
Oh, okay. How can I help, though? Wait, is my brother involved in this? What did he do?
You see, the thing is, it's not just him. It's actually your mom I want help with too.
Oh my god. What happened?
So they both came to my apartment, uninvited. And they brought all of their things packed in their suitcase and duffel bags and everything. And they barged in and now they're here. At my place. I don't know what to do.
What? How did they do that? OMG. I'm so sorry. OMG.
I came home from work and they were already making themselves comfortable here.
How did they even get inside your apartment?
So that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I got my keys back from Daniel when we broke up. But I think he went and made a spare one before he gave the original key back to me.
What? He made a spare key to your apartment without your permission?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he did, because how else would he get inside?
OMG, I don't believe this.
I know. Me too.
Are you okay? Well, no, of course you're not.
Yeah, I'm really shocked and I just don't know what to do. Can you help me? I don't know how, but I'd feel better knowing that I've got some help in dealing with the situation.
Yeah, no, of course I'm here to help. Don't worry, we'll think of something. So, wait, what did they say?
Well, they said they've moved into my place.
What? Like, actually moved in?
I mean, it looks that way.
OMG.
I told them that Daniel and I were broken up and we were over. But Daniel insisted that we hadn't. So then your mom was convinced that we had just had an argument. They're just not taking me seriously.
OMG.
Your mom said something even crazier. She said she'd let me marry Daniel in exchange for letting them stay. And then she went on about how important it is to live together with the in-laws, too. She's crazy. Sorry, I know she's your mom, but…
Oh no, don't worry. I know exactly how crazy she is. I've been her daughter long enough to know that much.
Right. So, what do you think we should do? Oh, she also said that I should pay for them.
Pay for them? What do you mean?
As in, I should give them money and provide for them? Honestly, I can't do that. I'm not with Daniel anymore.
I know. OMG. This has gotten so out of hand. We need to think of something quick.
Yeah. But what? I've already packed my things, by the way.
You have?
Yeah. Just things that I need and I think I should take with me, like my passport, etc. I guess just in case anything happens.
Right. So, wait. Where are you going then?
I don't know. I haven't decided anything yet. Maybe a motel for a few nights? I don't know.
Oh, come to mine then. You can stay here for as long as you like.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, yes, of course. It'll be silly for you to spend money at a motel when you shouldn't be spending a dime on anyone here. Let alone your ex-boyfriend and his mother, right?
Oh, thanks, Heather. That means a lot.
Oh, don't be silly. This makes more sense for you to stay at mine. Honestly, it's fine, okay? Do you have my address? If not, I can text it to you.
No, that's okay. I remember where you live. Don't worry.
Okay, good. Just come here ASAP. It's so late already.
Yep. I'll head over now, actually.
Okay.
Are you 100% sure about this?
Yes, of course. Just because you broke up with my brother, it doesn't mean we can't still talk. And besides, this whole situation is because of my stupid family. This is the least I can do. It's honestly fine. I'll be waiting for you here, okay?
Okay. Thanks so much again, Heather.
No worries. Heather! I see you've decided not to send me the $3,000 after all. Do you know what you've gotten yourself into? I thought we were cutting ties, Mom. Or should I not call you that anymore? What happened to all that talk you said about me not being your daughter? Why are you even texting me at this point? Look, I know what I told you, but I'm giving you an extension of 3 more days.
For what?
For you to send me the money. What else?
What? An extension? I told you you're not getting any more money from me.
If you really don't want us to cut ties with you, then this is your last chance. I'm giving you one last, final chance, Heather.
Oh, actually, that's good, Mom. That's actually really good.
What is? What are you talking about? Or have you finally come around and decided to send me the rest of my money now?
No, as in, I'm good to cut ties with you. I don't want anything to do with either of you guys either.
What? Heather, do you hear what you're saying?
Yeah, I do. And in fact, I know that you guys are staying at Sally's place.
How did you find that out?
Well, I do have friends for your information, and Sally is one of them.
Damn it. Oh, so what? Now you know where we live. That doesn't mean I still won't cut ties with you.
Well, on that topic, I've also decided to move out too.
What? We're not letting you in, so don't you even dare think of coming here. I won't have that. I don't agree. Absolutely not.
No, what are you talking about? I'm not going to move into Sally's place with you guys.
Heck no.
And why would I when I'd have to leave in 10 days?
10 days? What? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you didn't know about that?
About what, Heather?
Oh, that's too bad.
Stop this and tell me what's happening now.
You're being evicted. Apparently, you have just about 10 days to leave Sally's apartment. You better start looking for somewhere else to live now, huh?
No, that's absurd. Lies. Who told you that?
Sally told me.
No, she never mentioned a word of that to us.
Well, Mom, her and Daniel have broken up. Did you expect her to continue to live in the same apartment that they both shared? She was already looking for a new place to live after they broke up, and she finally found a new place. So you guys have to move out now.
No, we do not. We absolutely do not.
Yes, you do. She was in the middle of packing when you guys showed up at her place, uninvited. Don't overstay your welcome there. It's bad manners.
This is absurd. This can't be true.
Speaking of evictions, I also found out something else. The apartment that you and Daniel used to live in, it seems like you guys were way behind on your rent there, too. That was why you moved out, wasn't it? It all makes sense now.
How did you find that out?
Because the landlord came to me asking me to pay the rent? Thanks for that, Mom.
Oh. And did you pay for it?
Well, yes, I had to, didn't I?
Oh, well, that's good. As you should.
Whatever. Take that as the last favor I ever do for you.
Why would that be the last?
Well, 'cause we're no longer family. Isn't that what you suggested? Wasn't that my so-called punishment?
No. Well, yes. But that was just... I was just saying that to scare you a bit to send me the money. Heather, I really need the money.
No, Mom. That's it. I've moved somewhere new so I can start fresh. I don't want anything to do with you or Daniel. Since you suggested it, this is what you wanted too, isn't it?
No, Heather. That's not true. Listen, you're not thinking straight. Of course we're mother and daughter. Heather, look. All I ever asked for was the allowance that you always used to send me, okay? Things should just go back to the way they were, don't you think?
No! I've had enough! Oh, I also know about your debt, by the way. I know all about it. I've basically been paying your debt off, and that's the way you've been treating me. I know how Daniel lost his job, too. No wonder he was living with you rent-free. You guys both lied to me.
No, Heather, listen. We were both going to tell you one day. Daniel was just hurt by that, so he didn't want anyone else to know about it.
Oh, you mean his ego got in the way? He lost his girlfriend and his job. Such an idiot. Heather, that's your brother you're talking about. Like I care. I don't give a crap about you guys. I know Daniel's in debt too. And how I was the one who's been paying that off too. I'm not doing this anymore. You deal with it. Try getting a job and earning enough while sending $3,000 of that to your family. You would no way be able to do that. But I have. But not anymore. I hate you, Mom. And Daniel. Heather! Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you from Sally. She wants me to tell you that if you don't leave her apartment by tomorrow evening, she's going to call the police. The police? What? Why would she get the police involved in a private matter? Well, you moved into her apartment uninvited. You're basically a squatter. Daniel made a spare key without her permission. That's surely something he can be charged with. Oh, that's not illegal at all. Well, I think you'll find that trespassing is a criminal offense in our state. You'll be charged for breaking and entering. Trust me, Sally and I did all the research. Heather, stop this. Well, then just leave. You have to leave in 10 days anyway. You might as well speed things up and leave now. Honey, we don't have anywhere to go. We don't have the money to move. Darling, please. Oh, don't you try and sweet-talk me now. It's no use. Stop being ridiculous. Good luck sorting this out. So since then, Sally and I both found a new place to move into. We're not moving in together, but we both found somewhere nice and cozy to live on our own. Both of our new apartments have strict security systems just in case people want to trespass. My rent is higher than it used to be, but I earn $6,000 a month, so I should be fine. It's not like I couldn't send my mom the $3,000 that she demanded, but that's half of my income I was spending on someone who treated me like trash. If you were me, you would do the same thing, right? Anyway, they both moved out and they ended up moving into my uncle's place, which was actually the last place they'll ever want to be with. My uncle has always been nice to me, but he never got along with my mom or my brother. To me, it sounds like they're exactly where they should be, under the care of my lovely uncle. I heard from him that they're both working full-time for his business, without getting paid, of course, since whatever they earn has to go to paying off their debts. Good luck to them. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.